Hello there, today let's talk about the strongest damage dealer on paper, Fatman. As you see here, I have no buffs, and this is important. Let me show you my perks. You see, nothing. Not even a legendary perk. Let me show you my weapons. I have two of them. First, experimental Mirv with damage 150 and Fatman with 460. Let's start with damage buffs, and the first one will be Demolition Expert. Let's equip it. For Fatman it's 59% buff, and for Mirv 58. Not 60 as description says, and I will explain later. The second buff will be Bloody Mess. Okay, let's equip it. And we have 83 or 82% buff for this combo. In this case they are multipliers. Tenderizer works as well, but I can't understand how and where it is multiplicative or additive. So let's leave it alone. Adrenal Reaction is another damage buff and I need it. Marsupial isn't a damage buff, but I need it as well. When I get my health low enough, I receive 50% damage buff for Adrenal Reaction. Not 49, not 48, 50. Whenever your health is below 20%, you can use another damage buff called Nerd Rage. And now I have 70% damage buff. 50 is from Adrenal Reaction and 20 from Nerd Rage. The next step is to make my weapons legendary, and both of them will be 2-shot, because it is the strongest legendary mod for explosive weapons. With all damage per cards I will show you the difference and later explain how damage calculation is working. I didn't equip Adrenaline here, but for now I have no idea what it multiplies. Here I have almost 200% more damage, and if I make it 2-shot, the number increases more than 2 times, like this, 554. That's for Mirv, but Fatman has the same story. Let's make it legendary, and my damage output is over 3000. Now let me explain the damage formula I got from making a whole bunch of calculations with Fatman. We have few multipliers, and some buffs are additive, but within a multiplier. So first we have a legendary perk, and it is taking one for the team. I tested only this one. Then we have another multiplier that works as a sum of buffs. One is Bubblehead, explosives or explosions. It says 25% more, but the real number is 29.7%. The second buff is Demolition Expert, and it is not exactly 60% as I told you. It is 59.3. For Mirv is a little bit different because it calculates differently. The next multiplier is the sum of buffs, such as Adrenal Reaction 50%, Nerd Rage 20%, and Bloody Mess 15%. Speaking of adrenaline, I tested in the fight and calculated damage number on paper. The result was the same, but I'm not sure 100%. Just in case camps, I didn't even try. And the last multiplier is the base damage we have. It depends on mods and level of our weapon. Here's a proof that taking one for the team is multiplier. First, I don't have any teammate, and the damage is 1832. To make it working, you need a teammate. Now I have one, and the damage is 2564, 40% more. Once again, attack me. Bams. Concentrated fire is useless in this case. Here everything is one shot of course, but the damage number isn't any higher. Let's try this guy as well. And here is a little problem. It's all good with a teammate being around, letting us to deal more damage. In case of Fatman, you need to keep distance. And of course, to make taking one for the team working, you need to let enemies to damage you first. Okay, time to kill something more complicated. The most important reason for you to play with these weapons now is finally have VATS working as intended. What has changed is being able to hit something with your nuke or missile if you miss. In the past they could just disappear, and now nope. Let's finish Mama and I will show you another thing. For example, if you have a very low probability in VATS, you still can kill your target. Like here. 9%. Fly, baby. Fly. I think I missed. But he still gets damage. Let's try again. Do you see my point? Fatman is OP now. It's time to compare Fatman and Mirv. This damage I deal with my Fatman. Go away, scary. And now the same mob with Mirv. Look. He's almost dead. The most important perks are Blocker, Ordnance Express, Grenadier, Fireproof, Campaign, Tenderizer, Lone Wanderer, Demolition, Not Rage, Dodge, Adrenaline. Dodge, maybe no. Bloody Mess, of course. Star Jeans, probably yes. Now let's see how Mirv is working. And it's working just wonderful. It is clear as a day that this weapon is one of those you will need in your stash box, because it is fun. 2-shot makes non-legendary version more than 2 times stronger. I believe you have farmed enough circuits to make a whole bunch of mini nukes, so try it out. Being blooded is not necessary, I just wanted to show you how damage buffs work together. I had to redo a lot of calculations, by the way, while I was recording the voice. Probably I may sound weird at times, but it's almost 5 AM, so I'm sorry. I think there is no need to show you more fights, but there is one thing you should know. Let me show you. And it's your power armor. Here I am with full set of overeaters with emergency protocols, and one piece has less explosion damage. Let me equip non-legendary power armor, it would be T65. Perks are kinda the same, Dodge Nope, Lone Wanderer, and that's all. But you need Lone Wanderer, that's for sure. So I need to get inside and show you the magic. Can I survive a shot in T65? Fly, baby, fly. Here's the same T65, and it takes like 55% of my hit points. And what about overeaters? Let me get inside. Here once again I have this legendary mod. Receive 7% less explosion damage. And now let's try. Oof. Less than 40, but don't forget about emergency protocols. They are wonderful. Use them. Basically, that is all for today. I hope that the information you received here was useful. Don't forget that you can support my channel, subscribe, be active in the comment section. Ask your question, I will reply. Your likes and any activity can help me big time. Thank you for watching, I will see you.